Hey guys, so this is the first time I'm doing a video. I've actually never done one before, but I woke up this morning and I just felt like someone needed this message. So if you guys have any pointers for me, definitely let me know in the comments just because I need all the help that I can get. So I thank you in advance. But today I kind of just woke up and I felt like someone needed this message. So I wanted to go over a little bit about the struggles and how we've at some point have a hard time trusting God, and because we have so many distractions in our lives. So I kind of just wanted to talk about that with you guys. Yeah, definitely let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you. But have you ever asked God for an answer? Like, you've asked him, and then you've asked him again, and then you've asked him again, hoping just in case you get a different answer. Well, that's definitely some struggles I've been going through, and I've felt like I've just been asking God, God, tell me an answer. And he's like, I already did. And I was like, oh, can you repeat it? So, it's definitely interesting. It's kind of like that spiritual warfare, and it is a real thing that I think we've all gone through or are going through. So I wanted to tell you guys a quick story about how my fiance and I first met. So we both knew that God has orchestrated our meeting. Like the week leading up to it, I remember I was so excited at work. I was telling everybody hey, this week's gonna be the week I meet the man of my dreams. I had this spiritual calling, and I heard, God telling me. So I was super excited, super excited. Everybody at work was like, what is going on with you? You're so different. And I was like, I know, that's because I'm meeting that special person this weekend. God told me, blah, blah, blah. So, on the same side, my fiance had the same encounter also with God. So, with him, there was a calm and soothing voice that spoke to him in one of the hardest moments of his life, telling him this is it, you need to get your act together. So when he saw my picture for the first time, that same soothing voice came to him, and it just said her. That's all it said was her. So that kind of clarity is just really rare. So when you hear God so clearly, it should be enough that it should silence all doubt. So we think, but that's not how our minds work. We're human. So over time, little thoughts keep creeping in, what if I heard him wrong? What if this actually isn't God? All these little things, right? But here's the truth. So if you look at 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33, verse 33, it says, when he speaks, so God is not the author of confusion. So when God speaks to us, he means it. He doesn't change his mind like we do. He doesn't give us mixed signals, anything like that. So I don't know. It's just so often we keep going back and asking him for confirmation, hoping he'll say something differently or he'll say it again. And it's up to us to trust him the very first time. When circumstances make us wonder if we heard him correctly, maybe I'm thinking maybe he's just waiting for us to just simply trust him, right? To come to him and just bow down and just be like, okay, God, this is what you want. I'll do it. So there's a verse in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2, and it says, write the vision when it's plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. So God knows we're human. He knows we forget things. He knows we second guess ourselves. We second guess him, right? So that's why it tells us to write things down, to record his promises. So when doubt comes knocking, we can stand on what he's already spoken to us. So think about the Israelites. When God led them out of Egypt with miracles, he sent signs, wonders, like everything. But the moment things got hard, they started questioning if he was still with them. That sounds like us. Like every day, like I feel like I'm always like, okay, God, I asked you like 3 days ago and I haven't heard an answer. Like we just start doubting ourselves. So I'm sure like that sounds familiar to you guys too. And I'm sure we've all done it. But how many times has God come through for us only for us to forget and ask him to prove himself over and again? And like faith isn't about needing constant confirmation, but it's about believing the confirmations we've already received. So write things down because, like I said, we do forget things. So write it down so it sticks. And the reason why I say like writing down the message from God is so important, it's because, how do I say, writing things down isn't just for our benefit, right? It's also to shut the enemy's tactics. You see, the devil can't read our minds. He doesn't know the thoughts we keep inside, but he can hear what we speak out loud. So when it comes to like us talking to ourselves or about ourselves in a negative way, yeah, the devil loves that because that just fuels him even more. So when we speak doubt or any sort of insecurity, like, yeah, we're just giving him ammunition and that's what he wants. But when we write things down, it's God's promise. It becomes a personal record that the enemy can't manipulate. He can't twist what's already been sealed in ink, right? So remember that. Take a journal, like, I don't know, put some cute stickers on it so you remember to write things down as they come to you, because that is so, so important. So, like, I do a lot of journaling myself, and I just find that it's just very beneficial because, like, it helps for, like, any sort of prayers. You can keep prayers in there, or just, like, recording any sort of memos, any sort of, messages that God has sent to you. Like, write them all down. It reminds us that what's true when the enemy tries to cloud our visions. So today, instead of asking God to repeat himself, try taking a step back and just see what he's already said. Maybe he's not being silent. Maybe he's just waiting for us to believe him for the first time, right? To believe what he's already told us. And if you're struggling or if doubt keeps creeping in on you, take some time to write those moments down, right? When you know God speaks to you, right away, go to that journal, write it down. Keep a record of his voice in your life because the enemy wants you to forget, but God has already given you that specific answer that you prayed for. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this resonates with you guys. And if you think that it really helped you, share it with a friend who just needs that reminder that, like they're not alone and that we're all in this together. All right, guys, till next time.